Hey folks, and welcome back to the Altcoin DeFi Deep Dive with Edge Plus Trade. Today's market is heating up fast, and we've got a ton to cover, so let's get straight into it. For some quick context, Bitcoin is holding steady around $89,500. Now let's dive into the alts where the real action is. ETH is leading the charge, sitting at $2,954. That's up a slight 0.1% in the last 24 hours. But a solid 10.2% over the past 7 days. The momentum is clearly building. Its key support level is holding strong at $2,900, with the next major resistance at $3,000. The RSI is a bit overbought at 65, so we might see a small pullback before the next leg up. Moving over to SOL, it's trading strong, though live data is a little sparse at the moment. Its key support is at $150, with resistance at $170. The RSI has cooled off to 55, which could be a healthy sign for a sustained move higher. Link is definitely a coin to watch, shining at $19. It's flat today but has a 0.6% weekly gain. It recently bounced from its $18.50 support and is now targeting that $20 resistance level. AVAX is holding a key support level and is currently eyeing resistance near its recent highs. Support is at $45, and the RSI is at 48, which could signal a potential bullish reversal coming soon. Next up is ARB, showing some impressive resilience. It's holding the $1.20 support with resistance at $1.40. The RSI is neutral around 52, suggesting momentum could be building up for a bigger move. XRP is at stable levels, making minor moves. Its support is at 55 cents and it's eyeing 60 cents as resistance amid low volatility. The RLUSD peg is also holding tight nearby at 0.9998. And finally, for our market overview, 80 is quiet but steady. We're watching for a breakout above its key moving averages. Support is at 45 cents, and the RSI of 45 hints that an accumulation phase might be underway. Now, let's talk about liquidations because they've hit the altcoin market hard. A staggering $50 million in long positions were wiped out in the last 24 hours alone. However, on the flip side, shorts got squeezed on ETH, with $20 million liquidated as the price ticked up slightly. Funding rates are telling an interesting story. They are positive for SOL, meaning longs are paying about 0.01% every 8 hours to keep their positions open. Link's funding is neutral, and its low liquidation volume signals a period of consolidation. AVAX saw about 5 million in short liquidations with a bullish funding tilt. Overall, altcoin liquidations are favoring longs right now, but we need to watch for a reversal if funding flips negative. Let's follow the money and look at whale movements. ETH inflows to exchanges spiked by 10,000 coins in the last 24 hours. In contrast, SOL outflows are dominating, with whales pulling 50,000 tokens off exchanges. A big ETH whale moved 5,000 ETH, worth about $15 million, into cold storage, a very bullish sign. We also got a SOL whale alert. 20,000 SOL was transferred to Binance, which looks a bit suspicious. A large link holder dumped 100,000 tokens, but we're also spotting accumulation elsewhere. An AVAX whale scooped up 1 million tokens, signaling confidence at these recent dips. And there was a massive XRP transfer of 50 million XRP to an unknown wallet this morning. It seems the big players are positioning for an altcoin bounce, with net flows slowly turning positive. Shifting gears to DeFi, let's look at the lending rates. On Aave, the ETH lending APR is at 3.2%, while borrowing rates have climbed to 5.1%. Over on Compound, USDC lending is offering a stable 4.5% yield, which is great amid this market chop. Venus is where things get hot, with BNB lending at 6.8% and the borrowing APR pushing 9.2% live. Aave's SOL lending is at a very attractive 2.8% for yield farmers. Back on Compound, the ETH borrow rate is 4.9%, suggesting leverage plays are gaining traction. And on Venus, USDT lending is at 5.5%, a top opportunity for stablecoins. To recap the DeFi yields, Aave's borrowing costs are rising, with ETH at 5.1% due to high utilization. Compound's yields are steady, with USDC at 4.5% for low-risk parking. And Venus is leading the altcoin yields, with that 6.8% on BNB really standing out. Overall, DeFi total value locked, or TVL, is climbing. Aave just hit $15 billion with fresh deposits. Locking in that 3.2% APR on Aave for ETH might be a good move before it disappears in a bull run. There are also opportunities on Compound with SOL, lending for a steady 2.8% return. Venus is more high risk, high reward, with that 9.2% borrow rate if you're looking to leverage up. Let's check out the action on Uniswap v3. The ETH-USDC pool saw $100 million in volume in the last 24 hours. The SOL USDC v3 pool is also very active, with 50 million traded and tight spreads. The Link USDT pool has surged, and its fees are generating about $2 million daily. The top v3 pools are dominated by ETH pairs, making up 60% of the total volume. AVAX USDC liquidity is also building, with a $20 million volume spike. This v3 activity signals a rotation into alts from BTC pairs. The on-chain metrics are looking very green for alts. ETH active addresses are up 15%, and on-chain activity is exploding. SOL's TVL is steady at $5 billion, and its gas fees are super low, averaging just 0.001 SOL. DeFi gas in general remains cheap, at under $2 for even complex swaps right now. Across the board, alt on-chain metrics are flashing green, with both TVL and active addresses rising fast. Now for the bigger picture, the macro environment. Geopolitics are calm, with no major shocks hitting the crypto market. Rumors of a Fed rate cut are boosting risk assets like altcoins. We have strong macro tailwinds, as the rally in equities is lifting crypto sentiment. Stablecoin inflows have been huge, with $1 billion minted, signaling fresh capital is entering the market. What are the experts saying? Vitalik tweeted about scaling, emphasizing that Layer 2 solutions are key for ETH's DeFi growth. Arthur Hayes is bullish on alts and even predicts a SOL flippening soon. Raoul Pal is eyeing $3,000 for ETH, saying the macro setup is perfect for alts. The experts seem to be aligned on the upside potential, so it might be time to ignore the shorts and stack some sats. So, what's the final verdict? Altcoins are poised for a breakout. Keep a close eye on ETH hitting that $3,000 mark for confirmation. DeFi yields are unbeatable right now, so it could be a great time to park some capital before rates potentially drop. That's all for today's deep dive. If you got value from this, smash that like button and subscribe for more. Drop your top alt pick in the comments below. I'd love to see what you're all watching. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.